Start with the name of Allah who is most beneficent and the most merciful. My name is Kasilai and my ARID number is 19 ARID 4805. And today the topic of our lecture is MS Excel. So here we can see this is a spreadsheet of MS Excel, and all these small blocks right here we call them cells, and we have columns like A, B, C, D and E, which are represented by alphabets. Columns are represented by alphabets and the rows are represented by numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4. Just on left side of the screen you can see the numbers which represent the rows, and here you can see A, B, C and D and so on, which represents the columns. So here we are. So these are the cells in which we enter our data. The size of We can also change the size of the cell like this. If we want our column to be wide or broad, then we can do this like this, just like this simply. And in the same way we can also increase or decrease the size of the row. Right here we have an option of filling the color. If we want to fill a color in our cells, we can from right here. I don't have access to laptop, so I'm doing all of this on mobile phone. So here we have some entries like in A column I have written, first of all I denoted it by A in A1. So if we want to tell about a specific cell, we say tell about its column first, which is for example A, and then we tell in which row it is. For example, I want to tell somebody about this 13, so I will say in A4. So that is how we represent it. And there are a lot of functions that we can perform in this Excel sheet. We can right here I will write some. For example, we will do sum. In the next sheet we'll see if we want to add all the numbers from A2 to A6. We will write it like, you can perform this function by equal to sum, and we have to put a parenthesis A2, and if we want to add all the numbers from A1 to A6, we can write it like A2 comma A3 comma A4 comma A5 comma A6, and now we can close the parenthesis, and here it is. The result of all of the entries in column A is 65. Just like that, we can also add the numbers like equal to sum parentheses. Just like if we want to add different multiple entries, like we want to add all the numbers from A2 to C6, we will write it like A2. We will put a colon between A2 and C6 like that. And now the result of all these entries, all these 10 entries, is 564, just like you can see. So these are the two methods by which we can add or subtract. And if we want to add an entry from column A and the second entry from column C, we can do it like to sum. For example, we can want to add A5 and C2, just like this. A5 and C2, the answer is 70. Just like that, it can perform multiple functions. If we see this, if we want, in some cases we have multiple entries, and if we want to count the number of entries number of entries which have digits, we use the function count. I'll show you how we use that function. We use it like count. We want to count the number of digits in this number of cells which have digits. We'll write it A2, we'll put a column, and till C6 and column right here. Just like you can see, it told us that we have 15 entries in total. Right here we have 15 entries. You can count it by yourself also. But if we want to count with the function count, we cannot count the number cells which contain alphabets. Like we cannot count A1, B1 and C1. We will not be able to count these cells with the help of function count. For that purpose we use another function which is counta, just like this. Here now we can add A1. We want to know all the how many number of entries are present from A1 to C6, and here we close. Just like you can see, it tells us that we have total 18 entries from A1 to C6. Just like that we can perform multiple functions on this Excel. If you see like this, from here, for example, I write my name, gas. We have gas here written right here. I'll select this and just like that. After that, now from this we can bold this, and from here we can increase the size of the text a little bit smaller here, and from here I'll increase the size of this. Here is the option of merge and center. In this option we can choose multiple cells, we can select multiple cells, and we can merge them as just a single cell. If I click here, right here you can see I merged multiple cells, and here it is. Now you can clearly see I have bolded my name. From here I can bold my name. If I press this I sign, it will turn my name into italic style, and from here I can underline my name. Here the fill color option, we can fill the color in our cells. From this option we can change just the color of our font. The color of the cell will remain same, but the color of this of the text in this cell will change, just like that. And from here we have wrap text. For example, in another cell I type information technology. Now this whole cell was not enough for this text, so here we can see information technology in multiple cells, but in reality it is not in multiple cells. If we select D16, then it will give us an option of typing anything. For example, type here IT. If I type here, right here you can see now the whole word information technology is not visible to us. For that purpose we select this, and then we go to wrap text. When we click on this wrap text, it increases the size of cell according to our whatever we write in it, according to our word. Now you can see, we can clearly see the whole line information technology. And just like that we can, from here if I select this, I can insert or delete the whole row. Here I deleted the whole row, and all of that. We can perform multiple tasks here. Well, from here we can also insert some pictures or insert some tables, and we can draw different shapes, and from formulas we have different functions present, just like sum, we have count, counta, and we can perform even division, multiplication and other various functions. Well, that was all for today. uh, I hope you enjoyed the video.